Welcome to my YouTube channel. I hold a PhD in nutritional sciences. The goal of this YouTube channel is to provide you with accurate and actionable nutrition information, empowering you to make informed decisions about your health. The sponsor of today's video is MyStack, a web and mobile app that helps you achieve your health goals by discovering, creating, and analyzing supplement stacks using AI. In today's video, we're going to talk about athletic greens, or AG1. It has sponsored major YouTube channels and podcasts like Joe Rogan's and Lex Friedman. One of the top science podcaster, Dr. Andrew Huberman, is an official partner of the product. AG1 is a drinkable supplement sweetened with stevia. Each scoop has only 50 calories, coming from 4 grams of net carbs and 2 grams of protein. And since you might be wondering, net carbs are just the carbs your body can actually digest, so we don't count the fiber. You're also getting 11 vitamins, 10 minerals, plus all these ingredients like superfood, probiotics for gut health, herbs, mushrooms, antioxidants, and a digestive enzyme. Using it is super simple. Just mix a scoop with a cup of water, and it costs about $3 per serving. Here's something really important for athletes. AG1 is NSF certified for sports. That means it's been strictly tested to make sure there are no dangerous levels of things like metals or microbes, and it doesn't contain any substance banned in sports. It's also made in a facility that follows strict manufacturing standards, what we call GMP certified. Let's talk about the vitamins in AG1. There are 11 of them, and honestly, there are a few red flags we need to discuss. Take beta carotene, which is a form of vitamin A. Your body only absorbs about 8 to 65% of it. Here's the concerning part. Studies show it can actually increase heart disease death risk and lung cancer risk if you're a smoker. Even more concerning is the vitamin E. You're getting a whooping 553% of your daily needs in just one serving. Has found that taking extra vitamin E can increase prostate cancer risk in healthy men. Now, AG1 is loaded with vitamin C, B1, B2, niacin, B6, B12, and biotin. Sounds great, right? Well, not exactly. Your body just pees out the excess of these vitamins. So having such high amounts isn't doing you any extra good. The folic acid content is higher than what pregnant women are recommended to take daily. Here is what's missing though. AG1 doesn't include vitamin D, which is pretty important considering 95% of people are deficient in it. And while it does have vitamin K2, which 67% of Americans don't get enough of, they don't tell us how much is actually in there. That's kind of important information to have, don't you think? Let's talk about the minerals in AG1. There are 10 of them, but the amounts might surprise you. Most of them, like calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, selenium, copper, manganese, and potassium, come in pretty small amounts. But then there's zinc, which is a different story. They have packed in 136% of your daily zinc needs, even though only 12% of Americans are actually deficient in it. They did add about 2 micrograms of copper to balance out that high zinc, since too much zinc can actually cause copper deficiency. Here's what's interesting though. AG1 could have done better with their mineral contents. Think about this. 40% of Americans don't get enough calcium. 13.2% of women between 20 to 49 years old need more iron. And a whooping 61% of adults aren't getting enough magnesium. And get this, almost everyone, 97% of US adults could use more potassium. Yet AG1 gives us minimal amount of these minerals we really need. One thing they did include is a decent amount of chromium, 71% of your daily needs. That's actually pretty important since chromium helps insulin work properly, which helps manage your blood sugar levels. I would say they could have made some smarter choices with their mineral blend, don't you think? Let's talk about the superfood blend in AG1. But first, I should mention that superfood is really just a fancy marketing word for foods packed with healthy compounds. The first thing is AG1 doesn't tell us how much of each superfood extract they're using in their special blend. This matters because extracts are much more potent than dried herbs. Take green tea extract, for example. When you see 10 is to 1 on the label, it means you're getting 10 times the amount of EGCG, that's the good stuff in green tea, compared to the dried herbs. The same mystery applies to the herb extracts. Yes, they have included some great ones like ashwagandha and rhod- rhodiola root, but without knowing the amounts, it's hard to tell if you're getting enough to make a difference. They've also included some powerful antioxidants like CoQ10 and alpha lipoic acid, but again, we're in the dark about how much is in each serving. Here is something interesting about the digestive enzyme they have added bromelain from pineapple. The truth is, our bodies already make all the digestive enzymes we need, so this addition isn't really necessary. As for the probiotics, they have included the same two strands you would find in yogurt at 7 times the dose. Sounds impressive, right? Well, more isn't always better when it comes to probiotics. The big takeaway here is that while AG1 includes lots of beneficial ingredients, not knowing the amounts makes it tough to judge how effective they really are. What do you think about companies not disclosing these amounts? Let's look at what AG1 claims to do and what the science actually says. They say their products help with four main things: gut health, thanks to a digestive enzyme and probiotics, energy levels, due to magnesium, B vitamin, immune system support with vitamin C, zinc, and mushrooms, and stress management using folic acid and magnesium. Now, there have been two studies on AG1. The first one was actually pretty well designed. It was a randomized placebo controlled trial with 30 people split into two groups. After 4 weeks, they found that the two probiotic strains in AG1 did increase in people's gut. That's something. But here's where it gets interesting. The second study followed 35 people taking AG1, and the results sound pretty good at first. Less bloating, more energy after a month, and after 3 months, better digestion, feeling calmer, fewer food cravings. Sounds amazing, right? Well, hold on. We need to talk about why the second study isn't as solid as it might seem. You see, it was just an observational study, which means it has some big limitations. First, they just asked people how they felt. There wasn't any objective measurement. Second, everyone knew they were taking AG1, which can lead to something called a placebo effect. Basically, people might report feeling better just because they expect to. And since people weren't randomized, we aren't sure if these improvements were just by chance. Think of it like this: if you buy an expensive supplement, you might pay more attention to how you feel and notice improvements simply because you're looking for them. That's why we need more rigorous studies to really know if AG1 delivers on all its promises. So, what's the bottom line on AG1? It looks like they've sprinkled in tiny amounts of lots of ingredients, what we call pixie dusting in the supplement world, and then use celebrity endorsement to justify charging premium prices. Pretty clever marketing, right? But here's the deal: you'd probably be better off keeping it simple. Want probiotics? Grab some yogurt. Need specific vitamins or minerals? Get those individually based on what your body actually needs, rather than the one size fits all supplement cocktail. And this is really important. Unlike medicine, supplements in the US aren't strictly regulated by the FDA. That means you have got to do your homework before buying any supplement, AG1 included. Companies can make pretty bold claims without having to prove them all. The key takeaway: don't let flashy marketing and celebrity endorsements convince you that more ingredients automatically mean better results. Sometimes simpler really is smarter and cheaper too. What matters is understanding what your body needs and making informed choices about it. Stay informed till next time.